Hey, what's going on Discord? What's going on, everybody? Today, I'm going to do something special for y'all. I'm going to start doing my own videos showing you how to get fair value gaps, how I get my entries, and how I do everything. So today, we're going to go over fair value gaps. And let me share my screen and get straight to it. Give me one second, y'all. We're going to start doing our own thing. So this is why I take those videos off the Discord so I can show you exactly how I do everything and you have it saved. Give me one second. And yeah, we're going to go over trades. So I'm going to show you how I find my fair value gaps. And here we go. So I'm going to refresh it so it's the current price in the market. Go to ES real quick. So everything calibrates. Get the replay off. Thought that was going to work, but no. Hit NQ. And I'm going to show you how I find fair value gaps. Let me erase on my drawing so there's nothing on here. Starting fresh. Okay. So I look for 3 candle setups and I always start on a 15-minute chart. Okay. So I'm going to show you examples of fair value gaps. Now, not necessarily saying these are entries, but these are areas of interest that I pay attention to when I look at trades. So the first thing I would do is we'll go to my rectangle. I'll click here and I have mine saved in my template. So I'm going to open this up so you see it more. Again, erase it so you see it one more time. So a fair value gap is a 3 candle setup. So see, I just did it right away, but I'm doing a video, so I can stop. So it's the top of this wick right here. This middle candle here, right, is a 3 candle setup. So this first candle starts it. So you see this top of this wick where this candle is big right here. Then this third candle's bottom. So these 3 candles together creates a fair value gap. Okay. So you will start here at this wick, then go all the way up to the bottom of this third one. Now, me personally, I do all my rectangles, my zones, different colors. So I'm going to use the one here. You see this here, and just drag it over. So this is a 1 minute gap, and it's a little off. I like to make sure, a little OCD. There you go. Okay, there's those 3 candles. But you can find them a bunch of different places. If I look a little over to my left, you'll see it's one right here. So I'll just draw it so we could keep drawing different fair value gaps. So you get an example of what we're looking for. This is another 1 minute gap right here. And then what I do, I'll just draw a couple of them just so you can see what to look for. So if I was to come here, here's another 1 minute gap right here. And just draw it out. Okay. Here's another 1 minute gap here. Now, this is how you know if you draw correctly. When you drag it all the way over, and you can look at the bottom of a candle or the top of a candle. You see how it's perfectly placed inside the candle here, inside this fair value gap? That's how you know if you're drawing it correctly, when you move it forward to see what happens. We have another one from here, first candle, second candle, third candle. We have another one here, okay? If I was to draw this here, from this one to this one, and drag it over, okay? You will see the candles in the future respected it, meaning it didn't go above it here. The wick came above it, came back down, and then we have a candle right here staying inside of it. But once all this price action happens in the future, then it's no longer valid. We no longer use it, okay? But I'm just showing you how we draw it, or how we find it, and what we look for. So those are 4 different fair value gaps that I see. There's also a fair value gap right here. It's right under the current fair value gap that we drew. Well, not current, but the fair value gap that we drew before is up here. That's something we will look for. And let's see. This is the current price in the market, so I don't see anything. So I'm going to erase everything and I'm going to a higher time frame to look for it. So I personally like to start on 15 minute when I look at my fair value gaps. So right now, what I'll be looking for is you see we have nothing in the market. I see that we have a lot of space above, we have a lot of space below. So I am looking for a fair value gap that makes sense for the price in the market. If you look currently now, it's in a fair value gap from this top of this green candle here to this bottom of this third green candle wick. And I'll just drag it over. That's currently where it's at, but it's already been disrespected with these candles. So I won't use that. 15-minute, different color. You see, that's where it's at now. But I don't like to use the ones that's currently right there. Okay, that's what I will look for. Yeah, so it's a three candle setup when it comes to fair value gaps. We're gonna look for three candles. So let's go to something else just so you can see it. So let's go to ES. I don't know why it looks like that. No, this is it's popped up. I was like, why does it look like that? Drag it out, open it up. We have, and sometimes, okay, so I think I see one right here, or unless it's touching exactly. Sometimes it's a very, very small gap. I can't see it because of the indicator on here. It's up a little more. I'm gonna take the indicator off. I can't see. So it's a very, very small space in between. Most people wouldn't use those things, but I look for gaps like that all the time. So that very small space is a gap. So from here to here, right, I would just extend it to the right. So that's something I see right now in the market. A very small gap is very important. We have another small one here that has been respected. So to see that, you'll open it up a little more and you're looking for this is here to down at here, basically. You see how it's respected in the future. So it pushed down from the same exact fair value gap. It's pushing down, and I would look for something down here in order for it to continue to move down or up. Okay, so those eight gaps all together is what I'm looking for this trade, everyone. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Like I said, in real time, you see what's happening. And then I try to get y'all find another one. Let's just find some more gaps. Even though, as you see from this point, the zone, it respected it, it's been pushing down. And this is the next area here. But maybe we come back and see how that looks after. We're gonna look at gold, so GC, gold futures. We'll just find some with gold as well. So right away we have, hold up, erase everything, start over. So gold has been pushing new all-time highs. It looks like just pushing up a lot. So it's currently at this liquidity point here, but we're not covering that. We're covering fair value gaps. Okay, so it's this red candle, this green candle, and this green candle here. So the top of this red one starts the fair value gap to the bottom of this third green one. Okay, so it starts there. Another one would be right here, but it's already disrespected, but it's something to look for, to pay attention to. So we'll draw it from the bottom of this wick to the top of the green one, right? Was already here, was already came down, closed above it. I mean, closed inside of the gap, closed inside, created a gap, pushed up right now. So that's what you will look for on that trade. And then we have one more fair value gap here. And then I'm going to end the video because I don't want to be too long. But yeah, this will be three candles right here. It'll be this candle, and this candle. And I'm looking for this. So as you see, Oh yeah, I explained the halfway mark. So the halfway mark. So basically, to do that, yeah, um, double click on our trade. The middle line. You want to add the middle line to your trade. I just double clicked on the rectangle that I drew, and I saved everything in my templates. So I have different ones. All you gotta do is click Save As, and add your text and add everything you want on your trade. But the middle line is very important because, as you see, when it comes down, it stays at the middle line, respects the middle line, pushes down to the middle line, finally closes above, then it pushes up. Okay, so as we're talking right now, as you see, I just grab this liquidity right here. Boom, just did it right now as we're speaking. But thank y'all for your time. Hopefully, you have an amazing day. God bless you. God bless your trades. And make green, make some money, make some money from your trades. Okay, we're learning, we're all learning. So, what did it say? You win some, you learn some. We never take a loss. Have a great day, everybody.